As we bring in the spirit of the season by decorating our homes and getting Christmas trees this year, it's important that we keep from bringing in devastating invasive species to our islands with our trees. Joining us now to talk story about that is Dan Rubinoff, an entomology professor and invasive species expert at the University of Hawaii. Aloha and good morning, Dan. Thank you for joining us.
Aloha, Sam. Thanks for having me.
So, how can Christmas trees bring in invasive species here to Hawaii?
Well, Christmas trees are actual natural habitats for a lot of creatures, and especially in the fall months, that dense foliage is just perfect for sleeping through the winter. So a lot of insects, slugs, snails, even salamanders, even things like snakes snuggle up into these trees, and then when they're cut, wrapped, and packaged and sent here with air conditioning to keep them comfortable, those pests arrive in pretty good condition a lot of the time.
Yeah, that's difficult. What kind of stuff can get in, and what's most concerning to you about coming here to Hawaii?
So in the past, the Hawaii Department of Agriculture has intercepted things like slugs, wasps, lizards, snakes, and even salamanders. But mostly it's insects and lots of different insect pests. And some of them are so small that it's really hard for the average person to notice them. But then when they spread here, they cause serious damage. So one thing that has happened in the last decade or so is that the trees are now shaken, if you can imagine that, back in Oregon or Washington, which is where most of Hawaii's Christmas trees come from. But even when they're shaken, that's not a guarantee. It just reduces the risk of having an invasive pest arrive with your Christmas tree.
Yeah, we're dealing with, obviously, the little red fire ants, coconut rhinoceros beetles right now, very invasive species that are devastating to our ecology here. And it's not just our ecology, right? It's also financially. It costs a lot to battle these invasive species.
Yeah, this isn't just an aesthetic argument for nature nuts. This is something that's affecting all of us pretty seriously. For example, yellow jackets have arrived and are established on Big Island and Maui, and they're really unpleasant if you're picnicking or doing anything else, not to mention how many native insects they eat and the other things that they do that really damage native ecosystems. Even worse, I think folks have probably heard about Asian giant hornets, which have invaded the Pacific Northwest. That, if it gets here, would just be really, really unpleasant, to put it in a mild sense, and having nothing to do with nature. Just people living in those areas are going to be seriously affected. I do have a bit of good news in that. I checked with colleagues in Washington, and they said this year they didn't have any detections of Asian giant hornet. So let's cross our fingers and hope that that is actually an indication that they were able to eliminate it, which would be incredible.
Yeah, great news, something that we absolutely want no piece of. If you don't know at home, folks, it's also known as the murder hornet. There's been lots of articles about those things. Very nasty insect right there. What do you recommend as far as people getting a Christmas tree that can be ecologically friendly here in the islands?
So your best choices, if you want a real tree, are to buy local. As always, we do the same thing with produce. Let's do it with Christmas trees. There are Christmas tree farms, even on Oahu, that sell trees for prices that are comparable to mainland trees. So there's really not a great reason to overlook these local vendors and support local business.
Yeah, I went to Hele Mano Farms last year and saw some of those locally grown Christmas trees. They're beautiful. They're really nice to look at.
And they're sustainable, and there's so many good things about it in terms of supporting not just the local economy, but all the fuel that's involved with transporting trees from the mainland, and then the huge risk of invasive species coming in. And let's keep in mind that, for every 100 trees that get imported in a container, the Hawaii Department of Agriculture probably can inspect more than 2 or 3 per container. So really, they've been asked to do an impossible job, and we have to expect that there's going to be new invasive species coming in with these trees. It's just a matter of time.
Yeah, definitely something for us to consider during the holiday season. Professor Dan Rubinoff with the University of Hawaii, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Oh, it's a pleasure, and happy holidays to everyone.
Happy holidays. All right, folks, keep it tuned.